Hey everyone, I'm onto the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with another review roundup video. This time I'm looking at 4 games I've been playing recently. 3 of them I've been playing on Xbox, 1 of them I've played on Nintendo Switch and PC because it's available on both. We're going to jump straight in with the first one, and that is Super Space Club. Now, Super Space Club is a arcade space shooter game. It's really enjoyable. I had more fun with this than I was expecting to. It's basically an endless arcade gunner. So it's chill, it's got lo-fi background music, and you play as one of a bunch of misfit pilots that are defending the galaxy. So what you have to do is basically runs. It's like a roguelike, basically, like in terms of that you will do a run, you'll have mission objectives to complete, you'll fight until you die, you'll collect money while playing these waves, and then you'll spend them on new things. So this game has a look of like asteroids, but like modernized, and it looks crisp, it looks smooth as it's gorgeous. Now, it's developed and published by Game of Legend, and it released onto Xbox on the 27th of March 2024. And they were kind of to send me a copy, which I'm mega grateful for because this game is a ton of fun. Now, you basically work your way through waves and waves of enemies, increasing difficulty, and if you've ever played like an asteroids game, you pilot your ship forwards, backwards, all that sort of stuff. A lot of momentum-based movement. You have a shield or a special ability. I should say the first special ability you have is a shield, and you have your weapon, and you can fire it. Now, firing your guns depletes your energy. Run out of energy can cause you to die. So you have to sort of shoot, let it refill while not taking damage and stuff like that. And also taking damage minimizes your energy as well. Now, it's so much fun, this. It's very physics based for your thrusting and stuff like that. There's tons of different combinations you can build. There's 5 different characters to unlock, 3 different ships, which give you different abilities and stuff like that to start out with. Apparently, there's over 100 different combinations that you can put together, which is awesome. The combat gets really fast paced and crazy, especially when you're like dodging multiple waves of enemies coming at you from all different angles. You're dodging mines in space, you're dodging like little space stations shooting at you. There's asteroids in the way which you can blow up and stuff. It's so much fun. It's quick, it's fast paced. Sometimes games last 5 minutes, sometimes they last longer. Really cool. I would like it to have a co-op mode. It is only single player, but this feels like a game that would really suit multiplayer in some form. So maybe if they do a sequel or a patch in the future, they could add that to it. But the music is ace. The music adds to this game loads, and it's just like boom, boom, and like really gets you into it. It makes you want to keep going and keep going and keep going. And even when you die, you want to go again and again and again. Now, it's interesting, it's fun, it's easy to enjoy, tricky to fully master, but it will pull you in and make you want to keep going and going and going. And apparently, this is a solo dev that's done this, and they've smashed it out of the park. Like, if you like retro arcade shooters, pick this one up. It's really good. I just wish there was a bit more content to it, a bit more variety in the environments and stuff, maybe more upgrades that you can spend a bit more time getting through. But the core gameplay loop and the gameplay and the presentation in general is absolutely superb. Now on Xbox, it's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. It's also available on other platforms. It's available on Steam as well. And on Xbox, it's priced at £12.49. And on Steam, it's also Steam Deck compatible. So get it on one of those two. It's such a good game. I played it on Xbox. It ran super smooth. It looked amazing. It played amazing. I can't wait to go back and play it. Like, I'd rather be playing that than doing this review right now. So, fantastic start to this review roundup with a solid must buy game. Okay, next up is Knowledge Keeper. Now, this released on the 3rd of April 2024 from publisher Sometimes You, who were kind enough to send me a copy for this video review. It's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, priced at £4.19 on Xbox, and you can grab a free trial right now. So don't just take my word for it. Download it for yourself, play it for yourself, because you will know whether you like it or not. Now, this is a puzzle game that sees you playing as like a keeper of knowledge, and these like power crystals have been destroyed, and you're on a mission to basically gather all the fragments and try and merge them together into a new sort of crystal to sort of save the world, basically. Now, the shards are hidden across the 4 different parts of the world. You will go through a variety of different levels in order to collect them. So to do this, you'll have to avoid like obstacles. You'll have to solve puzzles and tasks on like memory and logic and stuff like that. You'll have to destroy and move objects, use levers, pick up keys to unlock doors, go through these teleporter things where it changes the color of your character. So, like, only someone who's blue can go through a blue door, and you sometimes have to move around in a certain loop in order to complete the puzzle. You can push crates over like traps and holes and water so you don't drown and stuff like that. There's sometimes levels where it sort of shows you multiple ways you could possibly do it, but only one of them is correct. So you end up having to sort of like repeat the level a few times just to sort of make sure you're right. But you just press of a button and you restart from the beginning of the level with everything reset. Now, starts off pretty straightforward, and as you play, you'll learn more and more abilities. Gets quite confusing, but like in a good way. In like a, I've got to sort of try and do this and do that to progress, and that's not a bad thing. Later on, though, it starts to like combine some of the mechanics, which then does really get tricky. But it's a solid little puzzle game that keeps you busy and like on your toes in how you think. Now, it's a cheap enough game for a fair few hours of content. It's got a nice sort of pixelated 2D art style. The sound's okay, nothing to write home about, but it does the job. On Xbox, it's Xbox One X enhanced with 4K resolution and 60 FPS as well. And yeah, if you like puzzle games that make you sort of use your brain a little bit, you have to sort of get used to like memory logic and orientation style tasks and puzzles to really figure out how to progress, then this is one I would definitely check out. Okay, next up is Cavern of Dreams. Now, this released onto the Switch on the 29th of February 2024. It's developed by Nine Studio and published by Super Rare Originals. I was looking to present a copy of the game. And I've played this on Switch, and I've also downloaded it on Utomic. I'm going to be doing a stream of it on Utomic soon, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel for me going live with that. But this is an awesome little game. It's a N64 era style 3D platformer, big chunky like graphics, lots of collectibles. You basically play as Flynn, this little dragon, and in the vein of sort of Spyro, you're basically going to find your unhatched siblings that have been stolen. Now, this is fun. It's non-combat, this game. There's no combat. It's all about like exploration and platforming and stuff like that. It's very good though. Like there's like tons of collectibles to find. There's like 40 eggs placed all over the different worlds and stuff like that. There's collectible cards that you can find. There's lots of puzzles. The soundtrack is fantastic. It's proper old school in every way. Like if you like old Banjo Kazooie, you like those style games, you're gonna love this one. It's cute, it's sweet, and it's short as well. Like you can get through the entire thing in about 6-ish hours, maybe a little longer for full 100%, but it's not overly long. Now it's also very well priced. It's priced at £9.99 on the eShop and also on Steam as well. This game is great. If you like old school platformers, you're gonna love this. I did. The characters are cool. They don't have like audio like in modern games. It has like the noises with the text, like you get in the old banjo games and stuff. Really, really good. It's easier than some of the older platformers I remember, which isn't a bad thing. Obviously, nowadays kids and that prefer the games to be a little bit easier than we did back in the day. So it is good, and it's never too challenging. It's just a nice ride from start to finish. It's just a little shame that it's slightly shorter than I would have liked. I could have liked to have seen maybe another like 4 or 5 hours added on to it. But for the price, you can't go wrong. It's great. Proper harkens back to probably one of my favourite times of gaming, like the PS1, N64 era of gaming. Very, very good. Takes a little bit to get into it, but once you get there and you start getting all the abilities and stuff like that, it allows you to like go back and reach new places you may have missed previously and stuff. Really, really good platforming content here. Okay, and last up for this review roundup is Moonglow Bay. Now, this came out back in 2021 for Xbox. I believe it was also on Game Pass at the time, but it was one of those games that came out around loads of other stuff, and I was never able to sort of find 5 minutes to sit and play it. Now, it's developed by Bunny Hug Limited and published by Coatsink Software Limited, and I was lucky enough to be sent a copy for Xbox. I've jumped back into it, really enjoyed my time with it. I've also downloaded it on my laptop, my gaming laptop, because it's like Play Anywhere on Xbox. Now, the reason I'm doing this now is because it's just about to launch on PlayStation and Switch, which will arrive April the 11th, and it'll also have a new update included. So, on top of all the other stuff, there's a new update. This will be included from the get go on PlayStation and Switch, but it's getting added to like the PC and Xbox versions, including a camera mode, a photography based quest line, and stuff like that. Now, there's new decorations for your shop and other stuff included. Now, this game is a like voxel looking fishing game. It's super chill. It's highly enjoyable. It's I love games like this where you can just play and just enjoy it. There's a story that goes along with it, and basically you play as like a rookie angler, and your partner's passed away. Their final wish is to keep the business afloat basically and avoid bankruptcy. So you've basically got to explore the ocean, explore Moonglow Bay, fish, and make money basically. Now, it's really fun. Like I say, there's 150 plus species to capture, like and fish, which is cool. There's people to interact with in the village, to explore like the mysteries around the town and stuff like that. And it also has drop in, drop out local co op for up to 2 players, which is really nice. Now, I am looking forward to playing this again on my laptop. It's just nice. It looks great. I love this like art style. It's really, really cool. It reminds me of The Tourist. I am a big sucker for like chill, like games like this. It's looks great. It's optimized for Series X and S and everything as well. And on Xbox, it's priced at £20.99. Now, definitely check this one out. But like I say, if you're not on Xbox or PC, in a couple of days' time, you'll be able to pick this up with the brand new update on PlayStation and Switch. But it looks great. It has a beautiful soundtrack, gorgeous voxel art, like style. These are the indie games I love, and I would never have found out about this game originally if it wasn't for Game Pass. So this is one reason I do like Game Pass. Obviously, I didn't play it when it was on Game Pass properly. I didn't ever have the time, but I always love checking them out now. I try to make sure I check it. The gameplay loop's enjoyable. And yeah, really, really recommend this one if you just want to just fish, chill, and enjoy yourself. So that's that for this review roundup, guys. Let me know in the comments down below which is your favourite. It's a tough one to decide in here. Like, there's been so many that I've enjoyed. Super Space Club I really, really liked. Caverns of Dreams was a fun like throwback, and Moonglow Bay enjoyable, like chill fishing game. And Knowledge Keeper also kept me on my toes with puzzles. So let me know in the comments your favourites. Which ones aren't you bothered about? And are there any you'd like to see me try in the future for more review roundup videos? I'm going to be doing more of these, I think. I've been playing so many games, I can't keep pumping out that many separate videos. So I'm going to start doing review roundups maybe once or twice a week with 4 games in each of them across any platform: Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, retro, anything, let me know, and I will do my best to fit them in because there's loads more coming down the line. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching.